Magical backdrop here in beautiful Switzerland, and back in one. So a ton of grit and determination for this squad. Brazil in the green, Switzerland in the red. That cut shot is going to go wide, barely. Flip serve on Dillier. Good touch here. Evandro going to go high, but finds the hands of Krattiger. The match, I believe, against David Schweiner. It's excellent handwork. A lot of show and take for Marco. Lefty dig from Dillier. Can he put this one away? Unbelievable. Nice little floaty. Big option there. Krattiger, fast arm swing. Here is Evandro. Kicking up some sand on that line. What a turn. 10 serving 7. Tight pass, overpass, hammer. Very aggressive. That float is dropping quickly. Little tempo set. How about that? The pass gets pushed over. Angles kind of get shut down with a big block of Evandro. High pass. Chipping to the line. That ball not touch. Artur's going to get stuck at the net. High set here for Evandro. Trying to go to the line, and that is blocked. Excellent left hand, Krattiger. Float serve on Krattiger. Trying to go down the line, and Evandro is there to put the clamps down on. Sides out a lot. 15 serving 16. Marco's going to go behind. Excellent swing from Krattiger as he bounces one cross court. Referees are here to make the calls. It is not the responsibility of the players to make the calls, to call their own touches or anything like that. Oh my goodness, Krattiger comes back. Short serve, option from Dillier. It's dug perfectly from Artur. This set a little bit tight. How about that swing and a little stare down of referee Tobias, just asking Artur to, cheer back on his side of the court. Short serve again, and that's going to drop. A little tap down. This event against two very good teams. Inside set, Krattiger going to chip over angle. That is the right idea, just missing it. Back to Marco they go. He wants the tempo out wide. High touch. Artur in transition. This one's going to stay in play. Marco's going to save this. Dillier's going to get a swing. Evandro going to chip to the line. Good patience from Leo. How about that set? Switzerland working hard here, and that is a little too quick for their own good. Don't have an opportunity to really get a swing on that ball. And Evandro sliding his feet. Look at this set here. Another massive serve from Evandro. Nobody up. Artur patiently waiting in the middle of the court. For the jumbo angle, that's Doug. Dillier wants to shoot. 9-3. Oh my goodness. Right in the corner. Krattiger from the left. Good dig with the left from Artur. Dillier's going to run behind. He's looking for a little bit of tempo, but it's right in the lap of Artur. Oh, nice little pull dig from Marco. He's going to sneak it down the line. He does. Fans awake here in Gstaad, and you got to love that play. If you're a fan of volleyball, how about that pull right there? Anxiously waiting for a football, but they're not going to get it. What they are going to get is another huge rip from Evandro. And a free ball here for Brazil. Go! Chipping to the line. That is going to drop in. How about that set? Line-to-line serve. Service pressure staying on Artur. Artur there cranks one up the middle. Catching a few air pockets is Artur. 7-15. Nobody up, Artur. Nice scoop from Dillier up the middle. This set a little bit tight. Artur has been so good defensively. And there's a big block. 16 serving 8. Fans want a foot fault, but it is definitely not one. Oh, what a swing. 9 serving 16. Artur continuing to pass the ball very well. Huge rip. That ball going into the fans. Oh, what an angle. The right side option. 14 serving 19. Good shot. Nice pickup. Dillier going to run behind. A little bit of chaos, though, on the side of Switzerland, trying to be too tricky. And then Evandro going to chip it to the line. Another perfect pass from Artur. And ripping it back to the line, a flat heater. Here's a beautiful Gstaad. Best server in the world going back to do it. Takes a little bit off of that one. Perfect pass from from Marco. And Marco. One. Short serve to Krattiger. Jump set. Down the line from Marco Krattiger. Perfect set. 6-1 start on the first side change in that second. A bit demoralizing for the Swiss. Scoop. Dillier is there. Joust at the net. Good recycle. Another chance here. Evandro is going to sneak it down the line, and the double point from Artur from the sand. In transition. Good option, Marco Krattiger. That has definitely been a bright spot for this squad. The option. And I like the serve the way of Evandro. He hasn't seen much. And they get a chance and a touch. Another dig from Artur. Good timing there from Marco. Evandro cranking one cross court. What can Krattiger do here? A little bit of a middle serve. Artur is going to work behind. Into the block of Marco Krattiger, and it is time for a timeout. Fans want a foot fault. They're not going to get it. Nice fast line from Marco Krattiger. Freebie for Brazil, 9-10. Oh, that one catching the tape. Good pickup here from Krattiger. What an angle, Marco Krattiger rising. Artur pushing that pass. And Artur aggressive up at the net. And that one off that inside hand of Marco. 12-10. Artur out of the middle. And Artur sneaking it down the line, just around Marco Krattiger, siding out. Will they go back to Dillier? They do. Leo. Back to the line. Sneaky. Leo Dillier. A little cuff to the line. At the chest of Evandro, mixing it up here. Nice soft touch. Both Swiss players are there, and that is a tough one for Switzerland. In it in this third set with their first match point. 14-13. Oh my goodness, Artur going into the net. And Marco Krattiger, Leo Dillier slayed the Giants of Brazil.